Now, let's learn step 2. For step 1, we got everything white on the bottom, and the whole first row is done on the sides. You can see that? Orange, green, red, blue. So now we need to set up everything correctly to do step 2. And what we're looking for is to have kind of a matching column. So this is red and green. So we want a corner piece here that kind of has red, green on it, okay? But this one's not that. You can just spin this top one. Red, green, no. Spin it again. Yeah, look. Red, green, and yellow. And it doesn't have to be where this is green so that this is green, and then this is red so this is red. That's what we're trying to do. You're not just going to get lucky and find that piece. We're going to make that magic happen, okay? Now, when we do this, let's kind of call this a half matching setup, right? It's halfway matching, not completely. That's okay. And we're going to call, we have 1 halfway matches. But let's look around. What we want to have is 1 halfway match or 4 halfway matches, which means, see this one being blue and red? That means there would be blue and red here. That's not the case. Let me just move the whole cube around. I'm not spinning the top row only. Orange, blue, orange, green. There's no halfway match here. And this is green, orange, and this is not green, orange. So out of all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, we only had 1 halfway match. So that's fine. Or we could have 4 halfway matches, 1 on each corner. But what you cannot have, this is very, very important, you cannot have 2 or 3 halfway matches. Let me give you an example. I'm just going to move this around real quick just to see if that happens to be the case in our situation. Here it is. I just spun that around. Look at this. Orange, blue, orange, blue. That's 1 halfway match. Orange, green, orange, green. That's another halfway match. That's 2 of them. Red, green, red, blue. That's not a halfway match. Red, blue, red, green. That's not a halfway match. I just checked 4 corners and I only have 2 halfway matches. I don't like that. And I don't like 3 halfway matches. We only like 1 halfway match or 4 halfway matches. Okay? So I'm going to spin this again to get it back in that original position. And I can't, because I was having 2 or 3 halfway matches, I have to spin this and get out of that situation. So red and blue, red and blue. I'm just making sure I don't have a halfway match. Don't have one, don't have one. Again, if all of them were halfway matches, this one, this one, this one, this one, perfect. Okay, so once you're in that situation, and that might be the hardest part of all this for you, but let's go ahead. So we have a halfway match, and we want everything to be here on this right side. Remember earlier in step 1, the reference point was here, but now we're interested in this side, okay? In front, closest to you, and on the right side. So what we're going to do is that tra-tra move, which will only make sense if you've watched the other 3x3 videos, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We have this piece and this piece right here. So we're just going to do tra-tra, okay? And I'm not going to say it out loud right now, but it's basically, I'm just going to do the motions. Up. Okay, I did them. And I'm not telling you what those moves are right now. I just want you to watch, okay? And look what happened. We have red, blue. We still have red, blue here. This should still stay red, blue because it was already here. When we're doing that tra-tra move, it's keeping this piece in this area, but it's moving these other ones around. And remember, this was the only halfway match. We just did tra-tra once, and we have to do a check. Look, we have orange, blue, orange, blue. It doesn't have to exactly match, but we got lucky and it does. Let's check this side. Orange, green, great. And this one. So all 4 sides and corners, they all have the correct color orientation. That's good. So what would happen? We got lucky. We just did trotro once and it all worked out. But sometimes you have to do trotro multiple times, and after every trotro, you just check, and you keep doing. You check. Do I have all 4 matching? Red, blue, green, orange matches this. Once all 4 are good after doing trotro, then you're ready for the next move. So keep in mind, you might have to do trotro more than once until all the pieces are in the correct orientation, okay? So once you have that, I can see all 4 corners are good. We would actually flip the cube upside down. People might forget this, but we are now at a point, since everything is looking good on all 4 corners, you would flip the cube upside down. The first row is still done, right? Remember, it was done earlier on the bottom, and I flipped it, so of course it's still done on top. And then we would work on the next step, which will be the final step. There's only 3 steps to doing the 2x2. So once you've mastered the second video, you can watch the third video.